Let's give some big fucking love to Blake Hardwick!
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I've always wanted to do that. I've taken so many pills in my life. By popular demand, I brought back the Giddy Baton. One person asked me, so that's enough. You got to guys tonight, right? I'm trying out some new material. I would like you to all abuse the living crap out of me, like as hard as you can. This is the permission to go hard. If I pull my notes out, I want to hear you fat mess. You cunt. Right? Whenever you look at, like, I know all you skinny fuckers are thinking it. Whenever you look at a fat person and, like, just say what you actually want to say, like, just die already. No, we don't say that? Okay, well, you be nice then. Everyone else fucking go for it. Right, so I was getting the monobrow plug the other day. And this is I was getting the monobrow plug the other day. For any of you gentlemen that have ever gone through that, you know exactly how bad it is. Now, I've been stabbed by blunt-nosed pliers before, and I found that easier than dealing with this. So the missus is sitting there, she's plucking away, and to try and distract me, she starts cracking on about Australian politics. I don't follow that at all. She mentioned that Dutton might win, and it's pretty concerning. Oh, Dutton? Hasn't the Albanese hunted down our cunt's Horcruxes yet? How the fuck is he still alive? I bet you his final Horcrux is in the nuts of that god-awful statue in Devonport that greets every fucking poor mainlander that comes over. We need to knock that shit off with a brass hammer and get Nagini to swallow them. Swallow these nuts, Nagini. Do not give them back. Alright, guys. Let rip. Come on. Oh, that's soft. Fuck. Come on, go hard. You'll suck. Get angry at me.
You know what I'm saying? It's swallowing it back.
I didn't hear a fucking word you said. Do you want to sit on this? You can borrow it after the show. There was like, yeah, so, look, I do identify as a straight man. But I find myself, I do need that back. My missus was very angry when I brought it back, but I told her it was for our future. Where the fuck was I? It was all distracting. Gay, that's it. Not gay, but, you know, I do have a penchant for quite a fruity drink. Like, I love a good tequila sunrise. Oh, that's my jam. And I also used to watch a lot of Queer as Folk as a teen. Also the lesbians. I mean, occasionally the lesbians would have long hair and a dick, but that didn't matter. Alright guys, please let rip this time. Come on.
Fuck you, buddy!
Alright. Look, my partner, she's... I don't admit to being the most well endowed down here, but I may do. And the best thing to do though, boys, and any big boys, if you pack more up here than you are down there, you have to remember the fucking... Oh Lord. See, now I'm forgetting it. You have to remember the cliff. And you have to remember to use your tongue, boys. Get down there. Get busy, alright? Look, there's a literal push button start at the top. Let's give a little, demonstration here. So there's a push button fucking start at the top here, right? There's a fucking hood there. Just pull that little hood aside like a fucking automobile, just gentle, though. Find that little nubbin. Bang on it, just play with it, fiddle it around, get the tongue in there, bang, 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 bang. When she's in hysterics, then you want to start tongue punching the fart box, right? And a final bit of advice for the big boys is, you know, if you've got a real good belly button and you just shove a Snickers bar in there, she can have a snack while she's having a snack. Come on, please, some screens now. Let's go. No, but look, you know, the missus is happy for that extra attention I pay, because I do have to make up for something. But and she's always very supportive of that. You know, she's look, you know, honey, you're big enough for me. You're a grower, not a shower. You're average for 65-year-olds. You know, it's fine. But the minute I leave the fucking toilet seat up, it's splash, and then it's fucking you small dick limp cock fucking chody fuck. Get your little pig in here. Shut the fucking door, the brother. So that soon becomes clear how she really feels.
Can you read that?
No, too high. But look, there's a little bit of inherent criminality that runs in my family. Probably dating back to the convict days. But I went to visit my grandparents the other day. They're both in their late 80s. Nan likes a cigarette. She passed to a puff. She goes through them, though, flat out. So I pick up this packet and something immediately stood out to me. It was a plain packet. It was a nice, pretty emblem on it. Now, any of you smokers know, where the fuck's Brian? These are bootleg cigarettes. So I've gone to my, 80-plus-year-old grandfather, wait, Pop, where the fuck did you score bootleg cigarettes from? Let me know. And the old cunt has looked at me and gone, and just fucked off. That was it. He got that NDIS connect and he ain't giving it up. Bit of news. I was, you know, I'm not a user of the platform, because I can't fucking dance. But TikTok going now, come on. Now, the thing, I've got some stand-up friends in America, and they said it was a real problem for those few days. They said they were seeing kids just fucking fitting, you know, they were just suffering from withdrawals. You've got kids on the side of the road, 9-year-olds, and the phone propped against the rock and everything. They didn't know what was going on. I think they were really happy the trunk got in. About to fight all the trans kids though. Right, just some news, I think, guys, when I'm out of your head, confuse someone else softly. North Korean soldiers, I was on defuck the other day and I found myself beside the owner house, so I went over, you know, to a one-cup situation, something like that. So I went over to the Yahoo, started looking at the news, and North Korean soldiers have been basically dropping with fatigue from, I quote, excessive pornography consumption. Now these communist little ninjas are getting over here, and they are jerking it until they bleed, and then they get shot on the fucking battlefield. Like, it just blows their mind. But then I thought, let's get deeper on that. Let's really expand on that for national defence. Right, let's go on offence. Now, you're all familiar with Bonnie Blue, are you?
Yeah.
Porn star, trying to fuck 1,000 men. Let's parachute that bitch into Pyongyang. Let's drop her right in there while she's fucking all the generals. We'll invade. And then we can throw that little fucking cunt right down the canyon at the end. Alright guys, I think that is me. The only last thing is, just take it on easy on Elon Musk, right? Mega Mind got the keys to the fucking city. Let him have his minute.